Wonder Woman's percent chances of beating Marvel characters. Let's do this. Captain America, 100% chance. Cap has no win con whatsoever. Diana slams. Yep, Wonder Woman would tear Captain America apart. No diff. Colossus, 85% chance. Whilst Colossus has the strength and durability required to tangle with Wonder Woman, Diana is far faster, more skilled, not to mention her arsenal of weapons. I agree with the description, but not the percent. Wonder Woman's winning this 100% of the time. I know Colossus has banged it out with heavy hitters like Juggernaut and a couple other people in between, but Diana's speed, along with her weaponry and her power and skill, she is just decimating him. She-Hulk. While She-Hulk is strong and durable, she just doesn't possess the skill, speed to make her a worthy test for Wonder Woman. Similar to Colossus, I agree with the statement, not the percentage. I think it's 100% again for Wonder Woman. She-Hulk has really no win con, and with the dramatic difference in speed, unless we're doing that fourth wall breaking shit, yeah, Diana's slamming. Invisible Woman. Whilst Invisible Woman is incredibly powerful with her force fields, manipulation, and invisibility, which is enough to make her a threat, she just lacks the necessary strength or durability needed to stand against Diana. So this one, similar, I agree with the statement, but I think Invisible Woman has a better chance than most. Like, I still think it's a winning percentage for Diana, so let's just say 60 Diana, 40 Invisible Woman, but like everyone says, those force fields are incredibly strong. She can put them anywhere. It just is a matter of whether she's quicker to the draw or Diana's quicker to the draw. That's the big difference. Rogue, 70%. Rogue does possess the physical strength and durability needed to pose a real threat to Diana, not to mention her absorption powers, but Wonder Woman still is too fast and far too skilled than Rogue. So I actually agree with all this. I do think it's a 70% for Rogue, and I do think that the statement is pretty spot on accurate. Rogue can absorb her powers, but there's a couple factors. First is, can Wonder Woman cut her head off before or during the power absorption? And then on top of that, even if she absorbs Wonder Woman's power, she still has the durability of Wonder Woman, which would make her susceptible to, again, slicing attacks from Wonder Woman's sword. But I do want to give Rogue credit. Rogue is a viable threat for the Princess of Themyscira. Captain Marvel, 65%. Captain Marvel does have strength and durability that could make her a true threat to Diana, plus her energy manipulation and potential for binary, but Wonder Woman is still stronger and faster in combat, and the smarter and more skilled warrior, to mention the lasso, which could prevent her turning into binary. I'm okay with this. I do think it might be a little bit higher of a percentage, maybe 70%, but I do want to give credit where credit's due. Captain Marvel is an incredibly powerful individual who just keeps on getting more powerful. They keep upgrading her and giving her more power. She's able to throw hands with some top tiers in Marvel, but I do think it does come down to strength and weaponry on the side of Wonder Woman, and her skill and battle IQ definitely is going to play a major factor. It goes to Diana. Namor, 65%. Namor does possess the strength and durability to give Diana a hard time, and fairly skilled warrior in his own right, but Diana is faster and stronger, and has greater weapons and knowledge, giving her the likely victory. So I disagree with this. I think it is like 85% chance. Like, again, I'm not a big Namor fan. I have general knowledge of the character and some general scaling for the character, but I don't think Namor is on Wonder Woman's level, mostly due to the fact that his speed is not enough for her. I think Wonder Woman just outspeeds him and slices and dices. He may have the other stats or the other win cons, but I don't think it's going to be enough for Wonder Woman's speed and for her weaponry. Ghost Rider, 50%. Whilst Ghost Rider can match Wonder Woman in strength, durability, and versatility with his Hellfire and Penethere, he is a true threat and challenge for Wonder Woman. However, Wonder Woman's god status and effect of the Hellfire and Penethere is debatable. Not to mention, Diana is faster, and the lasso makes a perfect counter to the Penethere and makes it a fairly even fight. So I think this is a very accurate assessment of Ghost Rider versus Wonder Woman. I totally agree with it. I think Ghost Rider is harder to kill, incredibly durable, and obviously has tremendous amount of hacks that you just can't ignore. Although I do think the consistency of the hacks are kind of wishy-washy. That's just my opinion. I think Wonder Woman's greatest advantage, though, is her speed and the Golden Perfect, aka the Lasso of Truth. The Lasso has been able to bind down divine entities, gods, demigods, demons, devils, angels, Kryptonians, and everything in between. In all likelihood, it could bind down Johnny or whichever rider we're talking about and at least get the KO or the victory for Wonder Woman. Hulk, 50%. Whilst Hulk is stronger and more durable of the two, Diana is faster and better fighter and has a series of weapons that could do damage to the Hulk. Most notably the lasso, which could potentially calm Hulk. However, Hulk's strength and the fact that he gets stronger and longer the fight goes makes it an even match. So it pains me to say this, but I actually give this more to the Hulk than I give to Diana. I think it's more of a 45, 55, 40, 60 in favor of Hulk, because I think Wonder Woman only has one win con, and it is the lasso. Like, I don't think her speed is going to be as much of a factor in this. If she's able to get the lasso down and bind him down and revert him back to Bruce Banner, then we're talking. And I think that's a viable option, but that's one win con. It's not like multiple okay win cons. It's just one really good win con. And I don't think one really good win con is enough in death battles. I think you need to substantiate multiple win cons, or at least multiple avenues to that one win con. So I actually give this more in favor of the Hulk. So I'll say like 55, 60 for Hulk, 45, 40 for Diana. And it pains me to say that. Thor, 40%. While Diana is faster and more skilled, Thor is considerably stronger and more durable and possesses better weapons in Mjolnir, granting him power and hacks that would overwhelm Wonder Woman, leading to more than likely a victory for the God of Thunder. I, for the most part, agree with this. I think similar to Hulk, it's probably closer to 45, almost 50, but I think the one thing I disagree with is I don't think Mjolnir is necessarily a better weapon, maybe an equal weapon to Wonder Woman's lasso. But I will say this, that while I think the speed is a big factor and does get her the victory, again, 40 to 45% of the time, I do think in the other categories of physicality, it goes to Thor. Wonder Woman really has just the skill and the speed, and then, of course, the lasso being such a great weapon. But in terms of strength, durability, hacks, it goes down to Thor. So, for the most part, relatively in line with the post. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Comment Stitch Duet. I want to know.